weekend. 37 different sports, 17,000 athletes, more than we had at the last Olympic Games, including several Olympic gold medalists. So make sure, if you haven't been over there, this thing is unbelievable. Okay, we now have the results for the top 6. I'm going to bring the competitors back numerically. Number 1, Mo El Masawi. Number 3, Victor Martinez. Number 5, happy birthday, Silvio Samuel. Number 8, Kai Greene. Number 9, Branch Warren. And number 12, Tony Freeman. At this time, I'd like to turn the mic over to our head judge, Jim Raquel.
Okay, gentlemen. You know the procedure. Quarter turn to the right, please. Another quarter turn, please. And another quarter turn, please. And face front, please. Victor and Silvio, can we have you change places, please? Everybody nodding their heads. All right, guys, this is very, very close, so let's give it all you got. Front double bicep. And relax. Okay, let's step back again on the line. No one's getting an advantage doing that, guys. Lat spread. Side chest.
All right, and then there were 6. The top 6 here at the Arnold Classic. Mo Al-Masawi slides into the top
Back
6.
double
So
bicep.
a big night for Mo. I know that was his goal coming into this one. Silvio Samuel will land in the Arnold Classic top 6. Victor Martinez, no surprise there. Bob Branch Warren back in the top 6. And Kai and Tony Freeman round out that top 6. So no real big surprises, of course. The most excited guy up there might be Mo Al-Masawi.
Right,
but at the end of the day, this is a
again,
contest for $130,000 first place check. And coming out of prejudging, it seemed like a 3-man race between Kai Greene, Victor Martinez, and Branch Warren.
Well, I still see it as a
tricep.
3-man race, at least for those top 3 spots, Dan. I think the other 3 guys are going to battle out for 4, 5, and 6. The question is, has any marked advantage been made from the prejudging to the night show, given those 3 guys, Victor Martinez, Kai Greene, and Branch Warren? All 3 of them look better tonight than they did this morning, which is not that unusual in pro bodybuilding. So the judges have got their hands full right here.
And Bob, if you're making a case for those freaky body parts, you got to give it to Kai Greene. If you're talking about shape and aesthetics, hard to beat the proportions of Victor Martinez.
Gentlemen,
and if you're talking about just raw,
got your breath,
dense muscle,
your favorite
Branch Warren wins. So
shot.
really, this is not an easy call. A good case can be made for all three of these guys.
Absolutely. The guy probably regretting the most, of course, is Tony Freeman, because he encompasses pretty much all of those factors and attributes you just mentioned, Dan, but he just didn't bring enough fullness this morning, so I think he's going to be kind of battling up to try to move up a spot or two.
Okay,
Mo Mosawi,
a
yeah,
second.
great call for him, obviously, in the top 6 here at the Arnold. Question is, like I said, did they go with the shape of Victor Martinez
Posedown?
or the freaky muscle of
Everybody?
Kai Greene, or, like
All
I
right,
said,
let's
the
give him
raw
a
density
Posedown.
of Branch Warren?
All right, well, one of the most exciting moments in bodybuilding is the Posedown here at the Arnold Classic, and you can be sure that Kai Greene is going to be going after Victor Martinez. Let's remember, this is Victor's house for all intents and purposes. He is the only man on this stage who knows exactly what it feels like to win an Arnold Classic. His career was set down a completely different path 2 years ago when he won this contest. The improbable return 17 and a half months later, a long fight back. He's gone through so much, Victor Martinez. We didn't know what to expect from him coming into this contest, and he has answered the call. But the big story, Bob, the impossible journey of Kai Greene over the past 2 weeks, when you think about what he's gone through. Working with Charles Glass, he decides to opt out of his program with Charles Glass. At the 11th hour, there was rumblings that he might not be competing in this contest. Here we are. He is in the top 6 Posedown, looking better than perhaps he's ever looked. And there's talk that Kai Greene might be announced the champion. Of course, we're going to have to see how it all plays out. But, Bob, this is a really compelling storyline, what's unfolding here in Columbus.
Yeah, we got a great battle on our hands right here, Dan. And you're seeing none of these guys, again, came back softer, watery, nothing. I mean, there's too much at stake here. You can see Victor Martinez absolutely tremendous in his return. Kai Greene has not given up any ground. If anything, he's gotten sharper as he's been going, as has Branch Warren. And that's the guy you got to watch, Dan, because Branch will sneak up on you. As everybody's talking Kai and Victor, that type of thing. Branch Warren is one of those guys that kind of slips in underneath the radar, but he is by far the hardest guy out there. The most conditioned, of course, Silvio Samuel.
And you can be sure, right now, Silvio wants to stand next to Kai and Victor. That wasn't really an opportunity that he had earlier today. So he's trying to show the judges, hey, you know what? I might not be as big. I might not weigh almost 270 like Kai Greene. And by the way, I know earlier, Bob, you mentioned Kai Greene as 250 plus. I've heard from sources that he might be closer to 270 tonight.
Wow, and he's just thick. I mean, the improvements he's made muscularity-wise are nothing short of amazing. If I'm Silvio, I'm getting next to Branch Warren. I want to draw a direct comparison there. I don't think I'm going after the two big dogs, but I'm going to go after who I would consider somebody a little bit closer to his size right there. And there is a veteran move right there from Silvio Samuel, getting right next to Branch Warren, hitting the same pose. That's exactly what he should be doing. Tony Freeman should just be dominating this lineup in terms of height and getting right out into the front to prove that he is indeed better and thicker tonight than he was this morning. There's a head-to-head battle, Dan.
That was a long pose down. But they deserved it.
Well, Rich Gaspari was the first
Is this
man
a
to be crowned
terrific
an Arnold
top
Classic
six
champ.
or
That was
what?
21 years ago, and that lineage of great bodybuilders who have won this
Guys, thank you
contest
so much.
is going to
Time to
extend
follow on
here
stage
in
while
just a
the
short
judges
while.
tally
And,
up those final
Bob, really, what